Well, hello everyone. Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is in your area. Big Matt here. Got my morning cup of coffee since it's morning over here. um, just wanted to post a little bit of an update. Um, we're slowly fixing everything or getting everything fixed in our mobile home that we had bought. So it's kind of walking up. I mean, we were upset at first, but I mean, if I'd have known what we were getting into when we went to Clayton, we probably would have went somewhere else. So probably should have checked out some more reviews on them before we made that final decision. But it is what it is, and so it's time to move on. We're getting everything worked out so far. The trail has uh, been great. I mean, other than a few minor flaws, and so the reason why I haven't been posted a review video, cooking video, whatever, in a couple of weeks maybe. Um, I'm still getting kind of settled in, and I've been having um, issues with my Hyundai Tucson, which is a whole nother story in itself. I bought that Hyundai Tucson 2018, brand new. I only had 12 miles on it when I bought it. Uh, had a few electrical problems in the beginning, which I was surprised. I mean, it was a great car. It runs great, ran great. I had really no issues other than there's a couple of electrical issues. Um, Within a year and a half, I had to replace a battery, which is unheard of on a brand new car. And then I had to replace uh, the headlight, the same headlight, twice, headlight bulb, which then, right there, then I realized that, we have an electrical issue. We checked the recalls. There wasn't any electrical recalls on it, but there was a recall. And so, we've also had our oil changed quite frequently, every 6,000 miles, 5,000, 6,000 miles, whatever. And after 50,000 miles, we were supposed to, get a complete tune-up, replace spark plugs or whatever. The dealer that we had bought the car from, that we've been taking our car to for oil changes and stuff, did not really want to deal with it. They said that it's fine, it's a Hyundai, they'll last forever. I said, okay, whatever. I'm trying to give you some money here to do some work on our car. They did at least do a transmission flush at 85,000, I believe. So a few months later, about 90,000, we started having some engine issues, making a weird noise. We brought it in. They didn't. Again, they said they didn't do anything. They didn't want. They didn't. Nothing. Everything was fine. It just needed an oil change. So we did that. We took it to a different dealer because we were tired of dealing with where we bought the car from. So um, for those keeping record, it was Mountain View Hyundai in Ringgold, Ringgold, Georgia. So we took it to Long Hyundai of Chattanooga. That's where, actually, what happened was it had broken down, making that noise. So it had to be towed, and so we had it towed to the nearest dealer, which was Long of Chattanooga. and they didn't want to really. They kept giving us a runaround and saying, "Oh, well, all it needed was an oil change." I said, "Okay, that's bullcrap. It wouldn't kill on you. It wouldn't die on you on the side of an interstate when it just needed an oil change. The engine would click, 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 click." Um, so we brought it home a few days later. It was still making that same noise. Check engine light went back in. Brought it in. They actually lost our car trying to when we went to go pick it up. They couldn't find it for some reason. And so this was at 97,000 miles. Um, so okay, so they did another check. They didn't do a thorough enough check. They replaced 6 spark plugs. So everything was okay other than the 6 spark plugs. And so okay, well, we paid $550 because they said it wasn't covered under warranty. And I can understand that's preventive maintenance, which the other dealership, Mountain View, should have taken care of at 50,000 miles. Um, so we diligent in bringing my car to get the regular preventive maintenance done on it. So it was still doing that same loud clank, 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 clanking noise. So we had a lot going on at that time. Um, and I was in and out of the, give me one. So sorry, I had to change locations here. So anyway, we brought it. They were saying that. Well, first they were saying that it was a timing chain, which was the message that I got. But then that I needed a $10,000 new used engine. And they said they had two, one with 85,000 miles and one with 95,000 miles or something like that. And so that's when I got on the phone with Hyundai Corporate, worked with them. Lots of miscommunications between the dealer and Hyundai. Hyundai, the dealership was not communicating with Hyundai, put it that way. And so they said, well, it's not covered under warranty. So then that's when I said, look, there is a class action lawsuit that my motor is in. So that should make it irresponsible for it. And I was persistent. I finally got a call. I finally, talked to one of the operations managers for Long. Actually, he worked for Long Mercedes, but they're all right there. And he took over. I had to prove that I had maintained the regular maintenance. Gave me a list of mileage for oil changes and whatnot. And so, I mean, I kept records. Most part, I kept records. So I filled out all the records that I had, emailed it to him, and he said he submitted it. I called back and talked to Hyundai corporate, and they said that they have received something and they didn't receive all the all the documents where I had did the required maintenances on there, but because Hyundai long didn't send it all the way. But then I got a call back from Hyundai saying they got everything, and I called Long, spoke to the service manager again, and they submitted everything again, and then the Hyundai called me back, and hopefully they'll have an answer. They were supposed to have hopefully an answer for me yesterday or by Monday, whether they're going to go ahead and do what's called a goodwill repair and extend the warranty, because it's only like 4,000 miles out of warranty. So I'm still waiting on that, and hopefully I'll hear something Monday. And they said they'll give me a loaner until mine is repaired, if it's approved, and more than likely it will be approved, because if not, and then I have no choice but to seek legal legal advice and go ahead with legal proceedings. So we'll see for that. We'll go from there. So that's what's going on, and hopefully soon I'll go back to making more videos again. And so yeah, I'm trying to come up with some different ideas for the time being. So that's about it. What's going on? Don't forget to like and subscribe, share, comment. Appreciate all of you. Thank you much for tuning in. Hope y'all have a great day.